Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of Boss VG Reviews. As you already know, I'm George, and today I'm reviewing Portal 2. It's been a little more than 4 years since the Orange Box was released, and the game that was originally included as a test, but has since become a smash hit, has grown into a phenomenon. If you didn't already realize it, I'm not talking about Half-Life 2, but instead about Portal. Well, sadly it's the first new game out of the Orange Box to get a sequel. In all fairness though, even though I would have preferred a new Half-Life episode, or even a Half-Life chapter, this does a good job of filling in the void that Half-Life has left in the world. To start off, this game, although still running on the source engine that's been around since Half-Life 2, looks great. To some people it still looks the same as the previous Portal, but the textures and a lot of the effects have been updated with this new iteration. The fluid effects, for one, are so much more greater than they ever have been in any Valve game. Speaking of fluid effects, I really liked all the new mechanics that have been introduced in the sequel. They keep the game from feeling repetitive and bland. The rubber gel and accelerant gel were extremely cool, as well as light bridges and what I call tractor beams, which push and pull objects within a circular area. One of the few potentially weak points is the story itself. Sometimes you get the been there, done that feeling from it, although it's a fairly rare occurrence. The voice work and character writing, however, are top-notch. Although it helps that Gladys is voiced by Ellen McLain, her lines are absolutely hysterical for the most part, and the robot Wheatley, as well as a few other characters, had me in tears. I would play some of the dialogue, but they're best heard for yourself within the game. The only Achilles heel that this game has is its loading screens. There have always been tiny loads within Valve games, dispersed throughout, but they used to take the old PC game approach and blur the screen with a loading sign in the middle. In Portal 2, however, they dim the lights and have a dedicated loading screen, which wouldn't be so much of a problem if it didn't take place every new chamber. It breaks up the action a little too much, from the standpoint of a longtime PC gamer, as well as someone who's played just about every Valve game that's ever been released. I don't understand why they don't have two contiguous levels more frequently, rather than breaking up each one as if they might be too much to load. Single player mode aside, there's co-op mode, which is pretty fun, and it's got a lot of the tools that you need to help someone think like you do, or time something as you like. A lot of complaints have gone out regarding the online store, which is no doubt a precursor to the Dota 2 store. From what I have heard though, you can get everything as a random drop while playing, and not have to spend an extra cent. Overall, I'd say this game is worth a purchase. It's a fun puzzler that will tie you over for at least 6 hours in the single player, and the co-op offers many hours of fun. Although I can see it getting old after running through it 3 or 4 times, Valve has promised to support it through DLC, which they'll be releasing for free this summer. Thanks again for joining me. George, signing out.
This next test involves discouragement redirection cubes. I just finished building them before you had your, episode. So now we'll both get to see how they work. There should be one in the corner. Well done. Here come the test results. You are a horrible person. That's what it says. A horrible person. We weren't even testing for that.